But what if we just... You know what? This is actually an insane play because they need this thing to tap in order to use its ability. So we pretty much just make it useless for them. What's going on, YouTube? Achilles here, and today we're playing a Dimir Midrange deck I put together. Since the ban list came out not too long ago, Mono Red as well as Omniscience decks have been very much so heavily hit. So all the other decks can rise from the ashes and go into the meta before the rotation happens at the end of the month. So here we are playing Dimir Midrange. This deck is a powerhouse because not only does it curve out creatures and beat your opponent down, but you could flash in almost everything, which is really good. So you could play reactive as well as put pressure on the opponent. And on the top end, we have Enduring Curiosity, which has flash and is your draw power engine, as well as Kaito, Bane of Nightmares, which is always a threat for your opponent. Because if you have 3 open mana, and if they don't block your attacking creature, then you might have a Kaito that you're going to drop on them. And once you get this out, then you definitely have a lot of momentum in your favor, because not only do you draw cards, but you also have the ability to put stun counters on creatures too, to stop your opponent from putting pressure on you. And the rest of the deck plays some of the best 1 and 2 drop creatures, and with the new Final Fantasy set out, we get to play Cecil. And this card is definitely great, because if we get pressured down, we can flip this over eventually and then gain the life back. One thing we're trying in here that no one usually plays in a Dimir mid-range deck is Sinkhole Surveyor. I wanted to try this out because it is a 2-drop that could produce more cards, or if the matchup requires it to be stronger, we could just pump it up. So this is a piece in here that hopefully could be flexible depending on which matchup we're in. Let's get right into this list. We got 3 Phantom Interference, 1 Spell Pierce, 4 Spyglass Siren, 3 Cecil, Dark Knight, 4 Cutdown, 4 Faerie Mastermind, 4 Floodpits Drowner, 4 Go for the Throat, 1 Sinkhole Surveyor, 4 Enduring Curiosity, 4 Kaito, Bane of Nightmares, and for the lands we got 4 Islands, 3 Swamps, 4 Darkslick Shores, 4 Gloomlake Verge, 4 Underground River, 1 Soulstone Sanctuary, and 4 Starting Town. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. And if you want to become a member, you could get early access to videos. And if you're new here, just know I have new videos coming out every day. Let's get right into these games. Okay, opponent goes first. You can't go wrong with a hand like this, though. We could curve out our creatures, plus if they have anything that's a threat, we have Go for the Throat to take care of it. If it's a non-artifact creature, of course, though. It's going to be so sad when this rotates out. I wonder if Edges of Eternity, I think that's what it's called, or Edge of Eternity is going to print out a good 1 or 2 drop black removal spell. That will be a good replacement. You know what? On curve, I think the Cecil is better. Yeah, imagine if they, I mean, I doubt they will, but if they reprint Fatal Push into Standard, that would be insane. But I highly doubt it. The card's so good. That is the card we definitely want to remove. Although, before we do that, let's see if they want to trade. Because if they do, I am okay with that. They don't want to. But we're going to just get rid of it. Plus, the best part about taking life with stuff like Starting Town and Underground River is we could flip over the Cecil even quicker if they don't remove it. So you can't go wrong with that. Very bold. They're just helping me out. So I doubt they're going to play something for me to Spell Pierce in this deck. I feel like it's a creature-heavy deck. But we will hold it up as well as the Faerie Mastermind to play reactive against what our opponent throws at us. So we'll just leave it at that. If they don't play a non-creature, then we just flash this in. If they play a non-creature, then we use that. But obviously going for the ramp. Not ramp, the landfall. I'm just going to flash this in right about now. Now we got to find a way to get rid of Tifa because that card is insanely powerful. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to play Enduring Curiosity, and we're going to draw 2 cards. I'm going to use Cecil as a blocker, as well as Enduring Curiosity. Oh my goodness. Only if I could use this cut down right now. Oh man, we just got to survive against this onslaught. We're at 13. We could absorb 6 damage. This will go to 4 on its own with Escape Tunnel, so it might not be enough. So they're going to need something else. If they have a Fable Passage, maybe that'll be enough entirely to get the job done. But let's see. Oh no, it goes to 2 because they already played the land, so it doesn't get the double. So now it goes to 4. That's fine. Really? I will take 1. And with Enduring Curiosity, the best part is it's now an enchantment, so I'm still going to get all that draw power that we know and love. Oh, this is so great right now, guys. So, if I go to... Oh, it has to deal damage. Then if your life total is equal to or half. I don't know why I'm reading this like I never used this card before. I totally know what I'm doing. Alright, so we're going to attack with all 3. We're going to draw 3 cards, and I'm going to flip this over. And it becomes untapped, which is really good. So now we have a full hand of nonsense. So first things first, we got to get rid of the Saz's Chocobo before it gets out of range of cut down. That's a move. But look at that, another cut down. So now I think we're at the point where we'll be okay, because we have 3 cards we could pretty much use on our opponent's turn, and yeah, they ran out of momentum. I'm gonna keep this. Go for Cecil immediately. I remember someone in the comments before, I kept calling this Cecil, not Cecil, Cecile. Now I'm calling it right. I'm like, wait, Cecil, Cecile. But I was like, oh yeah, Cecil, I see. It's one of those things. I probably mispronounce half the cards anyway, but I'm trying over here. Might as well Spell Pierce that. Runes. Oh, another Insidious Roots kind of deck. I've been seeing a lot of these lately. But the big problem with this deck that they're playing is if they don't open it up with Insidious Roots, then it's not very overwhelming. But if there is an Insidious Roots on turn 2, then it's like, oh man, here we go. But if they don't have that, it's not that big of a deal, honestly. Although there's other cards that could put him over the top, but I just don't feel, what's the word? Like we're in a bad position. Oh man, we gotta win real quick because, you know, they're doing so and so. But without the Insidious Roots, it's definitely a good. Oh, let me get rid of that. It's definitely a lot easier if they don't have Insidious Roots on curve. That's all I'm saying. But without it, they just don't have that same kind of pressure that they could throw at us typically. You know what? I want to go for the Kaito. If they don't block this, that'd be nice. They should block it, though. I think that's correct. Oh, they don't. Interesting. The best part is we could recast the Cecil after this. So you can't go wrong with that. A 5th land does sound pretty good. And another creature to start swinging with. Yeah, you know what? We'll keep it. That's fine. We're just going to apply a ton of pressure on them before they could really get themselves set up. What is that? I feel like I've never seen anyone play this card before. When this creature enters... Oh, okay, that's cool. That's an interesting little interaction. Give him that. They could technically... Yeah, you know, let's make our guy even stronger then. Get out of range of getting double blocked. Just gotta put the pressure on him. That's fair. And we'll just flash in double Mastermind at the end of their turn. That's a good card. There's no point of blocking the Linware Elf. They have too much mana anyway, so it's not that good of a card for them right now, as it would be on the earlier turns. It's another creature. That is Death Touch, by the way. That ain't good. But what if we just... You know what? This is actually an insane play because they need this thing to tap in order to use its ability. So we pretty much just make it useless for them. So technically that's a good play in my book. I think we're going to draw a bunch of cards on this turn because we can make them draw a card and then these will both trigger. So we will draw 3 cards this turn. But let's wait until they commit their mana. Okay. Let's do this now. Now we get the double trigger. Nice. Flash in another one. Maybe I should have waited for the flash in, but I don't think they could do much. Yeah, I should have waited till their end of the turn, but what can they do for... I mean, they do have 2 mana though. They could pump up their dude a little bit. Look at that guy. Looks so angry. It's a Scavenging Ooze, but they don't have the whatchamacallit, so it's all good. The Insidious Roots, which I keep stressing about. It's like, yeah, Insidious Roots. But it looks like we got it because we... Oh wait, no we don't, because we need to... They have this as a blocker, and I can't -2 this without it dying, but they end up giving up. Okay. All we need now is 2 more lands, and then this hand is insane. Okay, now we just need 1 more land. That's fair. I believe they're going to get rid of Go for the Throat if I had to guess. I feel like that's just the most logical choice. Although they could have the mindset they could get rid of something like Enduring Curiosity, forcing me to use my Go for the Throat to commit my mana, but they go for the other route, which is fair. I'm going to go Starting Town as my third mana, so I don't have to take 1 damage. Actually, that might have been better because of the Starting Town, so... I mean, not Starting Town, the Cecil's ability to flip, so maybe that was wrong, but at the same time, I don't want to take a lot of damage if I don't have to. You know what? I'm going to go for the Mastermind. Because if they happen to just play Unholy Annex or something, then at least I could get some draw power at some point. If they don't remove it, of course. They probably have a playset of Cut Down in that deck waiting. But now they don't know I have the Kaito, which is the best part. And I highly doubt they're going to block anything. Yep, so now we bring that back to hands. Apply a ton of damage. Let's draw a card too. Both these lands are useless for us right now, especially since they come in tapped. Oh my god. That was our next 3 draws. That would have been insane. So I'm actually really happy that we got to do that Surveil. And I would have lost my mind, just like, oh, okay. Darkslick Shores, Starting Town, Darkslick Shores. It's like, where is the other cards? I'll lose my mind if we see another Starting Town, though, off the top of our deck. That would be crazy. I'll take anything, any land. It could be just any land that doesn't come in tapped. Okay, so this is where we lose our Enduring Curiosity, without a doubt. Yep, they don't want us to do that. They might put some pressure on the Kaito to get rid of it. Yep. Definitely. Makes sense. Alright, so this is actually really good. We will take down that. Get back the Go for the Throat. Get rid of you. Get back Enduring Curiosity. Now we go for the swing. You know what? I'll take both. Might as well just throw this out there too. Okay. Liliana is okay.
Enough with the mysteries. I've come for answers.
So what's the move? I think we get rid of the Cecil. Do they swing at that? They do. Okay, very interesting. So I almost feel forced to do this because I won't be able to get the Surveil ability because they can just swing at it next turn if I don't find a blocker for it. So let's do it like this.
Fine. I'll take my zombies and leave.
Just get all the card advantage we need. That's good. Surveyor is pretty good. You know what? Let's draw both of them. We'll throw the Surveyor at him. Just reading that, like, what is this thing? But the beauty of it is, we could just go wide. I feel like in this matchup, I would just endure 1 every swing. But some matchups might favor me to, oh, I'm sorry, the endure 1 could be the 1/1 counters or the Spirit Token. So, I mean, I would endure 1 for the Spirit Token in this matchup. But because for a deck like that, if we commit the 1/1 counters to the creature, they just do that. And so at least we go wide and our 1 card becomes 2, and then they go minus in some way. I mean, we're just making a 1/1, but still. It's a lot of pressure we throw at them. I like drawing cards. Drawing cards is fun. So let's draw some cards. Very nice. And let's also try to find an island. Well, it's not an island. So I wanted to try to get that, whatchamacallit online. The Phantom Interference, but it doesn't matter. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. Tell me what you think of the deck in the comments section down below. Please like the video and subscribe if you have not already. And if you're new here, just know I have new videos coming out every day. I hope everyone has a great day. Take care.